Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is the full moon, and if you watch New Age Hipster, she did a full moon spread, and I'm totally gonna try it out and see how it works. So, you have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, and you have the first card, which, of course, usually the first card or the middle card represents you and like the current situation. So, kind of what all the other cards are stemming from is that. And then we have, so since it's a new moon spread, it's about releasing things and letting go of things. So, this one is the major release card of what you have to let go of. And then we have the lessons card. So kind of like that, like deep down card, like the lessons that like you need to learn and overcome before you can get to the dream card, which is up here. So you have the lessons card, and then you have the blessings card. So the blessings card is basically what kind of like what you want to be thankful for, and I'm trying to think of the word. Being thankful and really being aware of this one. And then the top one is your dream card, so what you like want, like out of like the big picture, what you're hoping for. And then we have these two, which this one is kind of like the short term, and this one's like the long term goal that you have to accomplish to get to this point. But you cannot you can't like skip these and go straight to like what I have to do short term, what I have to do long term to get to that. You have to start out first by releasing it and understanding, the lessons of why like you have to release that and why it's no longer good for you, and then also acknowledging acknowledging and being thankful for the things like you did learn to get to this point. But yeah, so you have to do all these before coming to these to get to this. So we're going to flip them over and see how it goes. And also she used excuse me, she used tarot cards, and she also used oracle cards to kind of like be like a guidance card to each card. So, and I like doing that when I do tarot spreads. I like using an oracle card to have guidance for the whole spread. So we're going to flip it over. So first one is, we have third eye chakra. And I'm using the oracle cards are the Conscious Spirit Oracle by Kim Dreyer, and the tarot cards are Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. So first card. So we have the third eye chakra and the Magician. And then we have, so that's for me in my current situation right now. And then we have the sacral chakra, and what is this? 4 of Pentacles in reverse for what I need to release and let go of. And then for lessons, we have Your Own Path, and also in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. And then for the blessings card, we have Sacred Space and the Sun in reverse. And then for the dreams card, Archangel Gabriel and the Hanged Man. And then short term goal, crown chakra. Ooh, I love these cards. 9 of Wands. Nurturing Heart Mother. And then in reversed, we have Ace of Pentacles. Alright, so with the first card, the third eye chakra, it says, I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life. And then with the Hanged Man, since it's reversed, it's kind of almost the opposite of it, only because I'm not realizing the full potential kind of that like my third eye has to offer. Not utilizing all the tools and lacking a lot of confidence, which I totally do, especially within my own self, and not understanding how to kind of show like my true self to people. And I also lack my my self-worth, basically, of knowing how much of my self-worth I have, and kind of like what I having like the strength to be able to show people that, and also acknowledging it, and not to kind of be like walked all over by people. So I feel like that one is saying like to seek within, you know, to really find that stuff, because I have all the tools and the power to like be that true self and show it. I just need to like seek and go within. Next one, we have the sacral chakra and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Alright, so with the sacral chakra, it says, I feel comfortable in my own body and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. So this one being the card that I need to release, I feel like it's talking about being sensitive to other people, which I think I overly do, and I need to stop focusing on the other people so much and focus more on my own body and being comfortable in my own skin and not caring what others think, which totally for this one, you know, I care a lot what other people think, so it's hard to be my own self. And then what it has to do with corresponding to Four Pentacles. I think kind of like with going within myself and searching for my true self, and with not caring what other people think, to still not become like too cocky and overly positive and lose sight of that selflessness that I do have for myself and other people. So trying to find a balance of not being like too greedy and being all for myself, but still having that balance of both things. You know, because you can be really happy within yourself, but still having an open heart to other people, I think. And then we have the lessons card. Alright, so I really love these two cards together, actually. This one is your own path, and it says, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. So, having this one, the Knight of Pentacles, but having it be in reverse, it's talking about having like a lot of obstacles on your path. So it's kind of like this one, I feel like the lesson is that I need to, especially with all the other cards, these two, saying like I need to follow my own path, do what I feel is right. And there is going to be, obstacles in the way, that's part of growing and learning. You learn from your mistakes, or, it's going to be a bumpy road, but you get a lot more character out of life when you have bumpy roads instead of just smooth sailing. If you're just smooth sailing, you don't have any, fun, exciting stories to tell people unless you, have acquired like bumps in the road. So definitely, my path may not be the smoothest one, but it's my path, that I need to take. I need to listen, to my heart and do what I want to do and not care what others think and just do my own thing here, and, the lessons right here, follow your own path, but know that there's going to be bumps, understand how to handle them. And it's probably not going to be a short and easy road, it's going to take time, but it's going to all be worth it in the end. For the blessings card, we have Sacred Space, which I love this one. It's so pretty. She reminds me of like a long-haired Tinkerbell. So Sacred Space, I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. So that one for sure, perfect for blessing and being grateful for all the things that I surround myself with that I consider sacred, whether it being actual like physical things or emotional things, like surrounding myself with love and friendship and stuff like that, which I feel, I am one where I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends I do have, I secure them really close to my heart. And my family, they're definitely close with me too, and we get along really well. And I am very lucky to, have a roof over my head and have food. It may not be a palace, and I may not have like a buffet of food, but I have, enough that I need to get by. So, and being content and being happy in that security of my own home. And then with the Sun card, even when it's in reverse, it's still a really good card. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise when it's in reverse, because, even though it's in reverse, it's still a great card. So, with the Sun card, it's upright. It has a lot to do with success and being happy, being in good health, enjoying good times with your friends and family and loved ones. And so with that being in reverse, you're still getting all that, but you need to not let that go over your head, basically. And kind of like coming back to reality, stepping down from, being on your high horse, basically. Come down from that, a little bit. Still enjoying, all that the sun has to offer, but step down a little bit off that high horse. And so I feel too, it's kind of like finding like grounding yourself and finding a balance. Same thing with these two, like being like my true self, but still not being too like greedy and needy with my own self and still showing affection for others. I feel like these two are like a balance, like being grateful for like my sacred space with my surroundings of family and friends and physical things. And this one, saying that too, like enjoying all that, but not letting it get to my head, and still staying grounded. So far, I really like this spread, it's definitely working with the oracle and the tarot for each thing and as a whole so far. So really good spread that New Age Hipster created. All right, next is our dreams card. So kind of what the goal of this whole spread is about. And I've never actually pulled this card, the Archangel Gabriel. So it says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. So with this one, I feel like it's really listening to, your spiritual self and your higher self and tapping into, your intuition and everything that, like a spiritual higher power guidance angel would have to give you. So tapping and listening to those things. Which I definitely want to focus more on being more intuitive and listening to those little key things, instead of focusing so much on like physical type things. And with the Hangman, for both of those, definitely, like looking at life, upside down in a different way of how I normally view things. Most people, view things, kind of black and white, flat level. They don't go off into the other spectral of the universe. They just kind of stay on Earth and, just believe what they've been told, follow the rules. And so with this one, I feel like it is totally turning my whole views and everything upside down. And I feel like by doing that will really open up my spiritual self and being able to tap into that. And since this whole spread has been focused on my like inner self and stuff, I feel like this one is, completely a whole different person, looking, changing your whole self, turning upside down and seeing things completely different. So I feel like going through all these steps will get me to that different viewpoint and seeing myself in a different light. Yeah. Pretty cool, I must say. So let's keep moving on. And I love this card, by the way. She looks so powerful. And this card, too, is a beautiful card. So these ones are kind of like the stepping stones, the blocks I have to build to get to this point. So we have crown chakra. And it says, I know I am part of Source, and my life is, And my life is guided by divine wisdom. I know I am part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So pretty. And we have the 9 of Wands. Alright, so with this one, I feel like, she's very forceful and fierce, and nothing's gonna hold her down type of image. So this one, it's definitely, there's gonna be some setbacks, there's gonna be some obstacles, but I need to kind of stand my ground, specifically, my own personal ground, and really follow through with follow through with following my own path, and sticking to that and not stepping down and not changing my own path for other people. And this one I really like because it says that I know I am part of Source. So this is kind of reassuring, that I know what I know what is good for myself. I know what my dreams are, and I know how to get there. And, not stepping back, not letting anything get to me, and holding strong and holding true to those aspects of myself. And then further on the road to get to our dreams, we have a nurturing heart, mother, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this one, it's a little wolf fairy. It says, I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. Sorry, my camera sucks at trying to get what it says here. Yeah, it's not going to work. All right, so I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so too bad it's not like it has to be reversed, which kind of sucks. But even when things are reversed, even when things look a little bit negative, there's always some good that comes out of it. So Ace of Pentacles being reversed, it's basically this is like the next step to get to the dream card. And so we kind of are expecting the result, expecting out of all the work that we've done, we expect a reward. And this one is showing that it's going to be delayed, especially since we're expecting it. We're all excited for that, like, final outcome, but we're going to be set back a little bit. Not to get worried, it's still going to happen. It's just, there's going to be a little bit of setback. And it's also kind of like a slap in the face almost to this one, because it's kind of showing lack in faith in myself. So maybe down the road, after following my own path for a while, and having those setbacks and stuff, and having, it be a long sort of journey, the first little stepping stone, is, knowing your true self and having the faith in yourself and being strong and not letting those little blocks, those little obstacles get in your way. Oh, excuse me. But, with anything, when there's some kind of issue, it's hard to be 100% positive. So there's going to be some times, when it's going to get to you, but it's kind of like I'd rather, be aware and know that there is going to be obstacles and things, so that I can look forward to when those are going to happen and prepare myself for those. So definitely the nurturing card comes in hand with that. So knowing that, you are going to be set back a little bit. You might have some difficulties and some issues with those things, but still being your own kind of motherly figure and having that nurturing heart to kind of pull you out of that and back onto the path to get to our dream card. So, again, it says, I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. So, yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to help pull me out of this. So, along the way, I will get, especially towards the end, it's kind of like you've gone through all these steps to get to there, and you're so close, you're almost there. You need that extra little push to get you there, and I feel like this is going to help you get there. So all in all, I really liked this reading. I really liked using the oracle for each card, and I really found that it balanced it out really nicely. I really like it. So yeah, so you guys should head on over to New Age Hipster's page and check out her video and see how she incorporated each card to her own reading. And you guys should definitely try out this spread and do another video. And if you do try it out, tag me in the video. Or if you don't like to do videos on YouTube, totally fine. But you can comment and reply on how the spread went for you and what you thought of it. Here's my little kitty. Say hi, baby. Yes, she's so sweet. Thank God she didn't run all over my spread while I was doing the video, you guys. But yeah, so happy full moon, and I hope you guys have a lovely night and celebrating it.